Well, hello everyone. It's Joni here at Joni's Journals. How are you today? I have been fiddling around and making a box for all of my Craftly Haul Creep on June 24 makes. And so I have been fussing and mussing, and this is what I have come up with so far. I used a Amazon battery box. And that is, what I mean by that is it's the box that my D-sized batteries were delivered in. And so far what I've done is I'm just trying to make sure that everyone's seeing this. I think I'm going to turn it sideways. I think that might be better. I have used one of the backgrounds from the kit. It's actually, I have it in my computer as page 4, but that's the page that I used, and I printed it on my Epson photo paper. And then I took some Tim Holtz metallic paper, his metal papers, and I glued those on the edges, and I scruffed them all up with my little sanding tool, and I inked them with my ground espresso. And that's what I've done here on this part right here and along this edge here. And also, if I can flip it up, I did it a little bit on the bottom here, and where else? I put a little strip on here, and then I sanded it and roughed it up and went over it with my ground espresso ink. I did also do it here on this edge here. The box has taken a beating. Let's just put it that way. The bottom of it, I didn't waste any paper. I just covered it with craft cardstock. Now, along the edges here, I did use my Inca Gold in rose gold, and I inked up these edges. And, you know, I was doing it so that it looked really kind of pretty, but then I said, we don't want this to be pretty. We really want it to look like it's old. Just a box that our new homeowners who have bought the house 100 years later have found and just started throwing in the stuff that they're finding around the house. I'm just going to move this. So far, the only thing in here at this point is my journal. I will add all of my makes eventually. I do have them in a separate box, but because I am currently working on day 10, and I don't want to, like I had said, I don't want to show what I'm making yet because I choose not to dull anyone's shine. Hang on, I think I need to answer my door. Hold on. Sorry about that. That was the UPS man delivering my daughter's shoes. As I was saying, I don't want to go ahead of anyone or, you know, share a day with someone. I know that a lot of other people are doing it. I just prefer not to do it that way. But yeah, so we are going to actually work on, well, I'm going to show you my tag number 6. And then we're going to put together my tag number 7. That's day 6 and day 7. But I had promised you, if you remember, in the last video, we were working on the cabinet cards. And one of these, this is the one that I made as my prototype. And then this was the one that we made together. And then I told you that we were going to work on the gentleman, but the video got too long. So I finished him. And in this case, I was able to just put the vellum on to him. And I did this one too. Okay. What I did, I'll just give you a quick catch up with it. I just have to grab the stuff out of the box over here. Hang on one second. I tucked it away. I was trying to straighten up my desk because it was a mess and sloppy because of all the sanding that I did. So, okay, what I did in this case, now I don't have an additional back for this one. I would have to print it out again. But here, you can see the back on this. I did stamp on this one, on the back, which was this page, this piece here. I inked it and I stamped it, and so that's what I did for that one. And on this one, what I did was I took when I cut my frame out, I had an extra middle left, and so I glued that. I tried to center it on here. I glued that on the back of this one because I couldn't stamp on black, and I wasn't going to start with embossing, but I just glued that to the back here and kind of tried to center it and then just stamped on it because this guy came with an all black frame and a background. So yeah, I needed something to stamp on. But let me show you. This one was much easier to do and just add the vellum. And that was because the edges of this frame are a bit thicker than the edges were for this frame. So in essence, I was able to put the double-sided tape on the back. And so what I did was I glued his photo into the center here. I tried to center it as best as I could. And I put double-sided tape all around the edges here. And I laid my vellum down. Okay. And then I put double-sided tape all around the back edges of this one. And then I just laid it on top. So that what I ended up with was something like this. And you can see the effect is, what happened here is the effect I was trying to achieve on this one. It just makes the photo look kind of faded out. So yeah, I thought that that would work well. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the camera and I am just going to bring you guys down a bit so that you'll be able to see a little bit better what I'm doing. Hang on one second. Okay, I didn't want to make anybody seasick. So that might work out this might work out a little bit better for us. What I have here is, this is what I completed for day 6 for the Creep on June 2024. And the blurb, as you know, I'm working along with whatever the little ticket that comes along with the page for the day is. And this one said, considerable renovations were required, particularly in one part of the house. And so what I did was I just laid down a piece of ephemera. It was just a pile of pages and books and all sorts of things. And then I put my little blurb onto, you probably can't tell, and I don't know quite how to tilt it, just so, well, I don't think you're going to be able to see it. I glued the label, the ticket, the blurb, to a piece of corrugated cardboard because I wanted it to be kind of raised. I don't know if you can tell that it is raised a little bit off the card. And so that's how I put together the front. I took the tag that came for the day and I trimmed it off and attached it. And then on the inside, I just picked out some of the pictures of the insides of the house that looked a little bit sloppy. I mean, there's things on the floor here. You can probably see that. And then this was the one of the, yeah, well, it's obvious, but it's the one of the fireplace. And so I just laid down some other little pieces, like a stack of books, stack of newspaper, some candlesticks that looked like Rose and Alice had begun cleaning up. And then I put my number 6 on the back and just a picture, the little picture with the broom. So that it kind of looked like, yes, Rose and Alice are actually cleaning up the house. So that's what I did for day number 6. And for day number 7, you can see what I did was I took the little blurb and I covered it with glossy accents. I usually don't have a lot of success with it when I'm working on paper and I'm trying to tilt it so it doesn't glare. But then I watched, oh gosh, I can't remember now. I don't know. I watched go through the list, and it's either Jody Lewis or Dee Farago. I'm not really sure which one of them used the glossy accents. I think it was Jody Lewis. She's someone that has been following along on the little adventure we're having. And so I tried it, and I did get some bubbles. I know you guys probably can't see the bubbles, but they're there. And this one said, Rose arranged their possessions and prepared for the changes to come. So I went through the ephemera again, and I cut out, this is the tag that comes for the day, and I cut out the picture of Jeffrey's suit hanging up on a little mannequin there. And then I picked out some, you know, one is a little bookcase and another little bookcase with a photograph. And these are the twins. All of these photos are twins. I don't know if you watched Tracy's video. She did mention that she had been using photos of a lot of twins. And so I picked this one out. And what I've done, because I wanted these to be a little bit thicker, I backed them onto craft cardstock, just so they would stand a little bit off the page. And so that's what I did for that. And then I took this one, which is a view towards the front door of the mansion, and just the carpet laid out, but there's some things stacked along the sides here. And so I just wanted it I wanted it to look like Rose and Alice were getting the house together. So what I figured we could do, I want to be able to hang this. I have put a little bit of an eyelet in here, which I hope you can see. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to hang it off of the tag, okay? So I grabbed out, this is just a random tab that I had, and it kind of matched, sort of. And I thought that the first thing that I would do is put a little tab on here so that we had a place to dangle our tag from, okay? And of course, I cleaned up and none of my glue is out. Hang on, let me just spin around my little lazy Susan here and get out my glue. And with any luck, it will work. So how have you guys been doing? My video posted on, I think yes, it posted today, which is June 6th, Thursday, of my days 4 and 5. And I released that video shortly after midnight this morning. And so this way, if you want to go over and take a look at that, it is up and running right now. And yeah, let me just put some glue on here and we could add our little tab. Let's turn it around, Joni. Let me just grab up my tag and put my little tab on. A lot of you were asking, I had mentioned that Tracy had put out a little freebie called Steampunk Birds. That is the incorrect title. It's Mechanical Birds. And everyone was looking for it. There was a lot of conversation going on my video in the comment boxes and also on our Facebook group. I did want to let you know Tracy did put everything live probably around 1 o'clock this morning our time, when she saw my messages to her asking her where everything had gone, because everyone was concerned they couldn't find it. Okay, this is the tag from day 7. And so, yeah, I just wanted to give you a little look at that. And then what I figured we would do is we would put Jeffrey's suit on the very front here. Okay, and let me put this glue away and let me grab my PVA glue, because that will probably flow out of the bottle a little bit better, and because the top is bigger. I've lost the top to my bottle and I'm very upset. And I think what happened was, in cleaning up, I might have swept it off or knocked it off onto the floor. But, yeah, I have to look around for the little bonnet for my bottle. Okay. And let's just glue this one on like so. Try to kind of get it centered on here. And make sure it's straight. And, yeah, I am already I am in the process of doing day 10. I've done 8 and 9. And I am up to doing day 10. Now, I figured I would put the bookcases, both bookcase tags, on the inside, like so. And while they're not the same exact bookcase, perhaps Rose and Jeffrey might have decided that they want them to be lined up on the same wall, or maybe corner to corner, or maybe she's just sorting through the books and seeing what she's going to put where. And they're both in the same, both pieces of furniture might be in the same room. They might not be. And this might be the room Actually, oh, I can't even see. There's no wallpaper in the background on that. And so, yeah, she's decided to begin sorting through their books and stacking them out in the rooms that are the ones that they chose to start renovating first. And let's put this little tag back here. Yeah, most of my videos are going to show my tags as something relatively simple to do because I do all of the work beforehand. I do ink, and if in this case I added some craft stock to the back because I wanted my tags to be a little bit thicker. But yeah, most of the quote-unquote dirty work will be done ahead of time, and I will be sure to explain to you how I've done what I've done so that the video can be quick and you can just follow along and maybe use some of my ideas. Nothing has been very elaborate so far that I've been doing. I am beginning to include some of my Tim Holtz ephemera. I want some of the people, the paper dolls, from the abundance of paper dolls. I must have 5 million paper dolls. But I've begun to include those in a couple of my makes. And also I included a die cut in one of them. And so, yeah, I've been making these relatively simple and just kind of, you know, I hope not too ordinary, that you guys aren't enjoying them. I don't need you to be astounded by what I make, but I hope that you're enjoying them. And as we move along, my day again is June 26th, and I have both a simpler project, I guess you could say, and a more elaborate project. I will probably more than likely just share the elaborate project. And okay, there we go. We have all our tags in. And I will make a make that maybe it would be easier for me to explain and for someone to be able to follow along with. Okay, guys, this is going to be the test of time. Here we go. Joni's going to try and put in an eyelet, which if you follow me, you will know that it never goes well on video for me. All right, I'm going to put my hole down here towards the bottom of the tag so that when I put in my bulb pin, it will be easier. You can see where I put the hole. I put it towards the bottom. It will be easier for my little ticket with the blurb of the day to hang off, hopefully. Let's use, I know that the grommets won't match, but I want to match the grommet to the tag rather than have them match each other. So I'm just going to put my little grommet in there like that. And here we go, guys. Wish me luck. Hopefully this will work if I can get a hold of my crocodile. Okay, I've been investing in better grommets. This one is from Michaels. It's the hoops and something, hook and whatever. And these are the We Are Memory Keepers grommets, the gray and the white that you can see here. It's making my life a lot easier rather than shopping no name. Okay, and I do have a little bulb pin here, and I have some rose gold, Inca gold stuck to my thumb. And let's just grab up our little tab, slide it through, and let's put it in through our grommet, like so. Oh, I think we might have got it, guys. Not only did the grommet go in right, but it looks, if I can just get it closed, as if our little tag, oh, there we go. There you go. There you have it. So this is, oh no, I don't have my day 7. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to put my 7 on the back of my hangy tag. Let's look through here and see if we can find a number 7. That's a number 4. I know I have one. Let me just sort through. I forgot. Oh, well, no, that one didn't punch out very well. Oh, here's a 7. We can use this one. Let's grab that one out. I don't know what I did with my number 7. I thought I had put one with the tag. All right. Oh, geez, I hope that is number 7. I hope I got the right day here. I probably lost, well, and I just lost that one. I'll have to pick that up. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Oh, and I dropped the number 1. Let me grab my little tweezers here and my number 7. And I'm just going to flip this over like so. Can't believe I lost my number 7. And I'm going to take my teddy bear glue. Yes, it's my teddy bear glue. And I'm going to put some glue on the back here. Like this. And we'll just put our number 7 hanging off the side of our tag. And that'll be fun. We haven't done that yet. All right, let's see. Okay. There we go. There is our number 7 for day 7 and tag number 7. And let's move this out of the way. And let's do a little bit of a recap. All right, this is number 7. Here is number 6. Let me grab my little box here. And, okay, hang on. Here is number 5, the video which is up and running right now. And then we have number 4, which was our little double-sided envelope. And where is number 3? Here's number 3. And here was number 2. And I have an idea from my little extra tag that I have there, and it might not go on that one after all. And here is, let's just get that to work. And here was number 1. Okay, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that. I've been having a lot of fun and getting overly obsessed, as I always do. But yeah, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which was this one, and 7, the one we made together. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Today's video for day number 6 is by Sunflower and Doors. Sunflower and Doors. And it's DORS at the end. Or you can look for, she put her hashtag as hashtag CreepOnJune 2024. You can look for that hashtag as well. It is CreepOnJune 24. But some people may be making it a 2024 instead of just a 24. So yeah, so go out and search up either of those hashtags, and you will start coming up with the videos for everyone. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to send you lots of love, big hugs, and remember to say, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. I did answer a bunch of comments this morning before I got started. So yeah, I'm catching up. All right, guys, I will see you soon. Love and lots of hugs. Bye-bye for now.